if I have any choice, yeah, he's not going to die. Because of two things. One, I like him. Two, I really don't want to watch Jasper chase his dead soul to Valhalla just to beat his ass again.
Your soul's not going to go to Valhalla.
Oh,
It's going to
that's
be
true.
consumed.
If you die here, it's gonna get pulled into the soulmonger.
I'll still fight the fucking soulmonger. I don't give a shit.
Well, that's kind of what the game's about. You're
I
gonna find
know.
the soulmonger and try to destroy it.
Whacking it with a
I mean,
quarterstaff.
I'm not saying that I'm going to die during this. We could easily beat the dude in the curse, and then, I die not long after that.
This is true.
All right, great. We
Hey.
are.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway,
You want to play?
when we last left off, you guys discovered that you guys sent more money back to the ship so that it would be watched for a lot longer, realizing that you're going to be gone for a lot more than 20 days. And I appear to be echoing on you again.
Here we go again.
Run. Got. Jasper, you also might want to also mute. There's a lot of background noise there. Thanks. Run ended up learning a lot more information about Vorn. You finally made it to the Vorn and discovered that it was being used as a shrine of some kind. Looking around, you discovered that there were goblin footprints heading towards the east and south, and that there were other footprints heading north and west. And you decided to follow the other footprints, which has been leading you merrily off to the west and north. And right now you've only stopped because you were under attack by small dinosaurs, known as raptors. Having beaten them off and crushed many of them, you are currently exuberant, or possibly, or maybe just licking your wounds after this battle. And in a strange cold sensation passes through all of you, and Noonan gets pulled into some sort of sparkly little portal.
Um, uh, is that supposed to happen?
No one else run into the portal. I'm not going back there.
There is a somewhat familiar voice that suddenly resonates in your minds saying, "Sorry about that. I just need to bring him back here right now. Maybe he'll come back someday."
Santa?
No, it actually sounds more like Kyle.
Okay. We get some place to um uh 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 rest, please. I'm a little. And he looks down at himself at the marks all over his body from the raptor's bites and cutting nails.
I'll walk over as Big Wolfie next to Torin, and I'm gonna check him, try to knock him over, but transform back into myself, and then he'll run.
What was that for?
I wanted to.
By the way, how do I remove the token again?
Get 7.
It will also put a hand run shoulder.
And Run kind of takes a deep breath. Oh, that feels so much better. Thank you.
Ari nods and kind of looks to the group. Kind of. I don't know how to describe it. Words are failing me. She just looks to the group.
Get that those things are around. Well, anyways, um, it, what time of day is it, anyways?
It's evening time.
Okay, so we might, uh, uh, by the looks of the guy, we may want to find a safe place to set up camp.
Preferably where there's no raptors around.
Uh, uh, definitely.
I don't know if the little guy can take another fight.
So do you guys set up camp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Who's on?
I have no objections.
Who's on watch?
Good talk.
Ari will take first watch, and I'm also going to use my feature, the Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow. So we get a 5+ bonus to stealth and perception checks while we're in it. And light from open plains within can't be seen.
Take second watch.
Wait, what?
Don't you know Hearth, Moonlight, and Shadow?
No, can you post the text of that?
Yep.
So you're basically disguising the camp, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll take third watch then.
All right.
And I guess I'll take fourth watch.
Which add another 5 to that from the feet. So 27.
For me too, 27.
Mine was only 24.
And Run is just a bit too tired from his,
Actually, with +5, it's 29. My bad.
from his earlier, because he rolled a 2
Makes sense.
plus 6, so that would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 altogether.
It's DnD. Really lovely kind of might be stuff.
There is a lot of background noise. All right. So it's the next day. Sorry, I get so easily distracted. Background noise. I'm sorry. Looming in front of you is the Mist Cliff Mountains. You seem to be rapidly running out of jungle the more north and west you head. Which direction do you wish to go in?
Someone else roll because I rolled last time and I got demon monkeys and dinosaurs.
I will. I would like to, I guess, look for any signs of those tracks.
All right, give me a survival check.
Okay, so. Okay, that is a 15 with a With a survival of. So that would be a total of 18.
All right. Don't seem to see the tracks that you're hoping for than anywhere nearby. It's possible you may have gone too far.
I think we may have lost our trail. Um, Sweet Aria, you wouldn't happen to have one of them, well, I had a friend of mine that was a druid, and they could, I think it find a path.
Maria will just kind of blink at you. And uh, like, I don't know. I'm better at healing or, um, well, mostly healing and support.
Okay, well, either it's up or back. Any suggestions?
The Mist Cliff itself, thinking of up, is 1,000-foot high walls of volcanic rock that stretches to around 200 miles along the west coast.
Well, I may be dragonkin, but I don't have wings. I can't fly.
Well, I'm guessing we go back. Because we need to find them tracks.
We need to make sure we're following the correct tracks first.
Well, right now we are not following any track. True. He kind of tilts his head. I think it only should take a day to get back to where we were. As long as we don't run into any more trouble.
Are we trying to get back to Camp Vengeance?
No, we're trying to get back to where we saw them tracks.
Ah,
We
yeah. Probably need to go around instead of going back the way that we came, because let's not deal with another fight with monkey things.
what do you suggest then?
Fuck if I know. We're taking a long way around, circling around. Which we still might run into.
We
other
were
things.
headed west, so if we head east, we should be able to, go. If we head about a half day east and then head south, we should be able to still arrive at our location without getting too long off track.
Oh, well, shall we then?
Seems a good as plan as any. On the way we go.
Alrighty. I could always roll another one just to just for navigational purposes, or
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out for any more monkeys, dinosaurs, um, anything that might attack us in this fucking jungle.
um, we're lost again.
Jesus.
I got a
Um,
total of an 8 for survival.
I got
Well,
24 for
considering that I have a wandering feature, the wanderer feature, could I help with the
Yes,
navigation?
please. Yes, please.
Can you repeat that, please, Arya? I can barely hear anything.
I said, since I have the wanderer feed, can I go ahead and help run with that check?
I think so.
All right, run. Let's roll higher than an 8.
Uh,
Preferably by quite a few numbers.
Arya, your face might be a little bit close to your microphone. It's getting really difficult to hear, to understand what you're saying. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
That's better.
I guess I'm just having a lot of difficulties tonight.
Okay, so roll for advantage then, or what?
Yeah, you get to roll again.
Okay, we got an 18 total.
All right. And what are you looking for exactly?
Basically, I just want to um make sure that we get back to the trail and not get totally lost.
So you're going back the way you came, is what you're saying.
Yes.
All right. Perception checks, please.
Can I use the one that I already rolled for keeping an eye out?
No, because this is for a different. This is for encampment.
Okay. Son of a fuck. That's worse. 18.
All right. Seems.
Run has got a let's see, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
It seems to be a pretty standard quiet night. The next day, are you looking for the trail again?
Yes.
Survival check.
Again, since we're coming the way I came and I have wanderer feet, so I would have remembered, can I help run again?
Yes.
Okay, so with advantage, I have a 17, 18, 19, 20.
All right. Yeah, the tracks seem to be heading off towards the west.
This time we keep an eye on the track. Arya, could you be a dear and I may be closer to the ground, but you seem to be a better tracker than I am.
Ariel will nod. It's like, okay.
Another day goes by. Alrighty.
First, any time that we'll do survival checks, I will help Arya.
Roll perception checks, please.
Fuck.
19, 20, 21.
All right. So, you see, run. There seems to be a lot of background noise coming on your end too.
Okay, hold on a second. I can take care of that.
Sorry, I get really easily distracted by small noises. I don't. I'm sorry. Brain, I hate you, brain. Especially this time of night. Okay, so because of that good roll for perception, Ron,
Okay.
you're
Uh-huh.
you're able to tell that there is definitely something up ahead. Uh, what do you do? Some kind of movement. It sounds like some sort of people, not a very big people, but some kind of people. What would you like to do?
Uh, mm, Guys, could you just stay here for just a moment? There's something up ahead, and maybe perhaps I should check it out.
Go for it, little man.
Okay, so I can either A, yep, I'm just going to go for it. With I put the hood up on the cloak and I will stealth.
All right, make a stealth roll.
So that will give me advantage because of Cloak of Elven Kind. Alrighty. And it's a good thing I got a halfway decent stealth too. That would be a 21.
All right. You sneak forward and you see a complement of no less than 11 small frog people. But about 6 of them are currently carrying a long pole between them, on which appears to be hanging a unconscious elven man, kind of just strapped there to it.
So, what color of grungs do we have?
Let's see. So the party at its front has an elite warrior type, which I'm trying to remember the color of their elites. The elite warrior is orange. Uh, the rest of them seems to be mostly uh, green and yeah, sorry, green and red. There seems to be like 2 red grung near the back, near the back, not carrying the thing, and then the rest of them appear to be green.
Okay, could I remember what the hierarchy is?
Were you told this before, or is this the first time we're talking about it?
Actually, we talked about it before.
All right. So you know that, like, in this case, the orange one would be in charge. The reds are magically inclined, and the green ones are pretty much the grunts and the most common.
Okay. So let's first give Run his full health back, and Run will sneak back to the group. So that will be uh shitty dog. That's a 16.
All right. Well, they didn't seem to hear you, so you're good.
Mm. So I get back. So Run gets back to the group, and uh, well, it seems like there's a troop of grungs up ahead, and uh, they seem to have um a friend for dinner.
I fucking hate these little things. They mean poison.
Frog legs, anyone?
You don't want to eat these.
Recommend that.
It was a joke.
Don't eat these.
What? Well, I hear that the red ones can make you trip.
Keep run away from the red ones.
I'm not sure it's Ron you have to worry about. Big dragonborn tripping. Oh,
I would like to think that he's smart enough to not lick the fucking thing and try to trip, but I mean, sure.
hey, sometimes even the serious ones need to have a good time.
You want some more dancing fruit?
I'll pass on that.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up.
I said a good time.
At, um, um, we might be able to, perhaps, anyone got any shiny stuff? Not gold. They don't really tend to use gold too much, except for making their little idols, but mostly they prefer wood for that.
I mean, I can make some shiny stuff.
Perhaps we could,
It depends. How easily do they get scared?
well, one of them is an elite warrior, so, he might be a little
just,
tricksy.
just,
Hey,
just saying.
just
He
a little
like
more,
being all lightning from the sky.
just a little
Just
more
saying.
tricksy than I am, but
I have seen many people classify themselves as elite warriors or be classified as elite warriors within their society. And they're more frail than a beggar on the side of the street. Just saying.
if possible, we could possibly just make a trade, and perhaps they could be some guides for us.
Can anyone talk to them?
I can. I use them all the time. And it is canon. Run does speak Grung.
Yep, I remember when we established this.
So um I, last time I tried to be like one of them, but I kind of forgot the hierarchy and kind of, well, it didn't go so well. Anyways, on onward, possibly help our help the dinner guest.
We should
When
at least
you,
help the poor guy.
when you say dinner guest, are you saying like they're having him over for dinner or they're having him for dinner?
What the fuck does it look like to you? He's strung up on a stick. They're going to eat him.
We don't see this. Only Run has seen this.
Yeah,
Fair.
exactly.
Fair.
It's more of the latter than the former. So
Run, I swear to God, if we walk up on this dude and they're literally about to cook him, I might smack you in the back of the head for being very vague.
they got him strung up like a hog on a post.
So it is the latter, not more of the latter.
That's what I said.
That is not what you said.
He just face palms.
Please don't fight.
big people, talls. Start grumbling in gnome. So,
Okay, you ready to talk to him?
shall we?
I pick up, run. You ever experienced flying before?
I- in several different cases, yes. But are you talking about the game Toss the Gnome, or the
Yeah, I'm
or
actually really
the
good at that game.
or the or the spell fly, or the psychedelics?
I'll think more playing fly the gnome or toss the gnome. I'm good at that game sometimes.
Do apologize for that. I kind of choked on my drink. I think we better wait till we really need to do that. There we go.
Stay close. Round to action, I'm tossing you towards him. Be ready to stab him.
You won't have to worry about that too much. Anyways, onward and upward. So I lead the group towards the grungs. Show me that grung.
Are you stealthing or are you being obvious about this?
Um, well, yeah, I can stealth. I don't know about the others.
I'll stealth.
My ass can't stealth for shit.
I'm gonna use my thing that I get as being Earth Genasi. What's it called? Merge of Stone. So passes without trace.
Okay, so as long as we're within 30 feet, we get that plus 10 as well, correct?
Yup.
It's a
Okay,
plus. What is it? A plus 10?
a
Yeah,
plus
whatever you
10.
roll plus 10.
Fuck.
So do do do.
Oh,
Oh god.
oh,
Oh god. 25.
oh,
What the
oh.
fuck?
I told you I have no stealth. For one,
Um,
I'm wearing armor that gives me disadvantage at stealth. For two, I have no dexterity because I don't need it.
Now, as far as run goes, he is like the wind, only a whisper in the leaves. As a total, he has a 40.
Alright, that's about as far as you guys get. Discover that the Grung are arranging around because they heard you guys coming.
Thanks, Torin.
I've told you guys before. I can't stealth.
That's why I tried to help you.
I was even with help.
Okay,
Use your fucking dice. The ones that you always roll high with.
uh,
You want to try talking to him, Ron?
of course, Run can try and talk to them. Real quick, Grizz, how do I get the get it to where I can move both the tokens at the same time?
I don't know what you mean.
Move me and the familiar at the same time.
Can you do? Can you do a select area?
Yep. Okay. Thank you. Okay, and I still got to roll for it's Nisha as well, though.
New guy needs to roll too, by the way.
Yeah, I was looking for his initiative on the sheet to roll.
No, not you. The new player.
Oh,
I roll natural 1, he rolls natural 20. Fuck.
Yeah, Natural ones aren't so funny now, aren't they?
It's better on initiative than stealth, fucker.
Might accidentally miss aim.
Okay, sadly, that natural 20 doesn't count for anything at the moment because he is still unconscious.
Sucks having your first nat 20 get ripped from you.
I'm gonna fight you.
Run! What do you wish to do?
right. I am going to seek out the orange one and pull out, since we had nothing else to think of, I will pull out a pocket watch. And in Grung, I will say, friends, friends, how are you? I see that you have a dinner guest there.
The elite warrior Grung just kind of points at you. Oh, always room on the table for more guests.
Oh, no, no, no. We're not here to join for your dinner, but I, well, you see, we are trying to find some mysterious people that belongs to some footprints we found, and well, since you since you all know the area so well, maybe perhaps you could uh, help us find them.
Roll persuasion.
Okay. Bring up Run's character sheet. And ew. Um yeah, that's a 5.
the anything else you wish to do?
Um we we can compensate you as well. And he kind of holds up the pocket watch dangling from the little chain.
Would you run up in there like that instead of try talking to him from afar?
So the grung warrior just lets out a large laugh, booming chuckle, uh, and begins to churr. And you are a bit here and begins to churr, which means you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Something that gnomes are good at. Okay, so that is a total of, let's see, that is actually going to be a 14.
All right. So you succeed on that, and that he it points over at you, Run.
Can I figure out what he's trying to do?
And a short bow is launched at you from another one of the wildlings. Does a 17 hit?
That. Yes, that would be a hit.
Alright. So you feel a
But
arrow. What? But what?
I have uncanny dodge.
Can you show me the text on
So
Uncanny
any
Dodge again?
damage? Uncanny dodge is
Can you show me the text, please? Because I can barely
yes.
make out when people are talking to me.
I gotcha. Um. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. Yeah. So that's a reaction. So you take half of that as an arrow pierces your skin, pumping poison into your veins.
Ooh, so I need to make a Constitution save.
Nope, it doesn't. It doesn't say anything about that.
Oof.
It's poison damage. Basically, if you're immune to poison damage, you don't take that damage. It's not the status.
Okay, so okay, so I am taking half of the 9. So that would be a, was it round up or down?
Down.
Round up, I believe. Oh, down? Okay, then that would be 4 points of that. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total. And you hear, that's not good.
Another gun fires at you. Actually, no. Wait, these guys have daggers. 1 second. And let's see how far away is it. 20. Okay. So it pulls a dagger from off its belt and launches it at you.
Okay, and then unfortunately, I can only take that uncanny dodge.
Once, because it's a reaction. Yeah.
Exactly.
The grung almost next to you, runs at you with the dagger. Well, at least it didn't have you pincered. You managed to dodge that attack. Is the corset on your shoulder?
Um, Off to the side, but he's invisible right now.
Oh, okay. So he's off to the side. He's invisible. All right. Don't have the
Yeah,
invisible token on him. There you go.
thank you. I couldn't figure out how to do that, so
Yeah. This one also launches one of its daggers at you. 16, that hits. That's another 10 damage.
that has been a total of, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 19.
What does the Quasit do?
Um, well, let's see. What can he do? He can sneak around to this side. And then Hmm. Or actually, we are going to. Booyah, baby.
So the closet becomes visible and you activate scare.
Yes.
Alright, 20 feet. Let's see this. First off, the closet is no longer invisible. Which means it can easily be targeted. Alright, so wisdom saving throw. Alright, that one succeeded. That one succeeded. That one did not succeed. That one did not succeed. That one succeeded, and then the elite warrior. That one succeeded.
Damn, too many succeeds.
Yeah, two of them are screaming though.
Not really the two that I was worried about. Well, actually, yeah, kind of. They got short bows, don't they?
No, they have daggers. The red ones have short bows.
Oh, okay. Well, he was the main one I was worried about.
Well, this other one is now pincering you, which means it has advantage. It stabs you for another 7 hit points. Aggro. It looks like negotiations have broken down and the gang are all ganging up on run. What do you do?
It's a time
I
for
don't
aggressive
know.
negotiation.
I don't know why in the initiative it says aggro on everything else. I've changed it to torn. I'm gonna move up as far as I can, and then we're gonna cast this cantrip.
On this one?
Yeah,
Alright. Dexterity save.
or not.
Good grief.
Isn't Sacred Flame half?
Uh,
Oh no, wait, it's a cantrip, so that would be none, wouldn't it?
yeah,
Darn it,
Yeah,
it'll
as a,
take
can-
none.
darn it, that means I did it wrong the other night.
yeah,
I
as
kept
a
taking off
cantrip.
on half the other night for somebody's Sacred Flame.
The only special thing about Sacred Flame is they cannot benefit from cover.
So the good wildling, seeing you coming in, targets you with its short bow. Bling.
Jeez.
God damn, he actually hit me.
Sinking an arrow back through your nice armor, right into your scales. You feel a bit of poison coursing through your veins. It burns. Okay, this grung is busy screaming at the closet and is attempting to run away, dropping the man on the pole, leaving the only one going to try to hold it. This one's coming over here and attempting to stab the closet. Actually, it's going to come here and attempt to stab the closet because it gets advantage. Does an 18 hit your closet?
Fortunately.
How much HP does the closet have, and is it immune to poison?
Damage immunities is poison.
Okay, so it takes 3 piercing, and if it has immunity to regular physical damage, it only takes 1.
Actually,
Because it's not a
okay.
magical attack.
Damage resistance to cold, fire, lightning, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical
Which
attacks.
means it takes 1 damage. How much hit points does the Quasit have?
Luckily, it has 7.
Alright. So your Quasit is down to 6 hit points. Arya.
Eight. Well, Arya's going to use my Balm of the Summer Court feature, and I'm going to spend 5. Hang on 1 second.
We'll play.
Ah. And you get healed for 16 hit points, and you gain 5 temporary hit points.
Plus 16.
Alright.
Plus 5. Alrighty.
And for flavor, as it heals you, you smell a childhood smell, like from your favorite memory, that just hits you with nostalgia. And then Aria's going to cast Call Lightning, and I'm going to aim it right here.
Where are you aiming it?
Right here, right, so I can hit both these grunts.
Okay.
I'm going to need a dex save from both of them.
Alright. Alright, this one doesn't need to save because that one dies regardless. That one takes half.
Mhm.
So that is 23 halved is 11. Anything else?
Nope. That's all. That's my turn.
Right. The Scrung is, without its partner, is having a difficulty trying to tug the tied up man on the stick and manages to move back 2 paces. The Scrung. What the? Why is this thing moving strangely? Okay, I don't know why my screen is moving oddly. Okay, and it's gonna launch a dagger over at Run. Jasper.
Alrighty, we're gonna go with an old classic. So move right here, and of course, erupting earth. 1 second, and I will draw it on there.
Oh,
So we hit
I choked
all
on my
3 of those.
drink.
Are you okay?
Shit, where is my spell? There it is. Whew. Oh, yeah. If I gave myself one.
Anything else?
For right now, no.
Right. Can you please mute? It's very loud on your end.
Yep.
Thank you. That one dies right out. That one dies right out. Dexterity save. That one saved again. That is 14 damage. Iradian, Arden, however you pronounce that. Sorry. Please roll me a Constitution saving throw. All right, no, you're still unconscious, sadly. Run.
Alrighty. I'm I am as I am as vexed and pickled and 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 I ooh, and I have someone within 5 feet of my target, therefore uh does it eight uh actually hold on just a second. I believe that would be a uh see short sword plus 7. Okay, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 20. Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Um, so that is a short sword, so that would be a first off a 1d6 plus 4, and that would be a 5 on that count. But since I have an ally within 5 feet of my target, that means I get to roll 3d6. So that's seriously? Okay, so that's an extra 4. So that's a total of 9.
9 damage.
9 damage.
All right. Anything else?
Uh, yes. I will take my bonus action to disengage
Good plan.
and 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 as the Creels say in Finding Nemo, run away! This 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay.
All right. So the growing elite warrior takes a step back, gestures a finger over towards Jasper, and is Run. You can hear in Grung that the elite warrior is basically saying, "Kill that one. It's the strongest." To the others. And readies its short bow and fires at Jasper.
Jasper,
Excuse
take
the fuck
cover.
out of me. It would be nice if someone told me I was the strongest one.
I feel offended.
Well, she just killed 2 in one hit, so and injured the one in charge. Jasper, that attack was aimed at you. So you, like the others, have felt an arrow hit you. Growing wildling. This one makes a leap over to the side of the elite, puts a hand on the elite, and casts Cure Wounds.
Too bad we don't have counterspell.
I didn't. That didn't roll. There we go. Alright, so that Grung is still screaming in terror and is running this way. This Grung, and hearing the command of the leader, pulls out another dagger and launches it at Jasper. I think this is a disadvantage because there's something within 5 feet of it. So that'd be an 8. It clunks harmlessly to the ground. What does the closet do?
Okay, so um he, he he's going to do something he normally doesn't do in this form. He's going to attack. He gets a claw attack, which is a 14.
Which one is he striking at?
The one to the north.
Okay. 14 hits.
Okay, so uh so that's a D4 plus 3. So that would be 5 piercing. Do they have poison resistance or immunity to poison?
I imagine if they are poisonous.
They are immune to poisons.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure before I rolled. So that is 5 piercing. And
That one's dead anyway. 5 piercing was enough to kill it.
okay. Well, this one here may get a chance to for attack of opportunity, because he's going to do the same thing Run did, and that's run, run, run.
Okay. The other grung will slash at you with a dagger. Only one hit. So that's a 12. Does that hit the no, that doesn't hit the AC.
Wait, which one is the
The 12. It would have been
okay?
12.
I know he's got a 13 armor class.
So yeah, it doesn't hit. Aggro.
Yeah, well, she's already got a storm, so we're gonna go big dick swinging here. I'm gonna get the additional D10 from already stormy conditions, on top of using my where's it
By
at?
the way,
Where's
is
it at?
is that really your character's name, or is that just the original name that just got put on your token somehow?
That's the original name that's put on my token, and I changed it on the character sheet and everything on Roll20, and it just will not change for the initiative order for some reason.
All right, let me see if I can fix this. Cause I was like going, wait a second, your name's Torin. I'm just reading that
Yeah.
off the layer for that.
It doesn't even
There
show
we
that you
go.
have a name on mine. It just shows blank.
All right, so yep, go to already stormy conditions, so I'll get additional D10. I'm also gonna just so you can see this channel divinity on top of that, my destructive wrath. Where'd my spell go? And call lightning. So with that, with the destructive wrath, if they fail the DC check, they're gonna take 40 damage. So they get additional.
Question, Torin. What's your AC?
My AC is 18.
Okay, because I'm fixing your token, and it was more than just that had an error on it.
Really? Ah, okay. So yeah, the additional D10 from her storm, area storm, would make it 4D10, destructive wrath, max damage without rollings.
Which one are you attacking?
These two over here.
Okay.
So if they fail, it's actually going to be 40 damage. Or if they, yeah, and if they pass the check, it's actually going to be 20 damage.
Alright. Oh, they both failed. You said that's 40 damage?
Yep.
Because it said empowering? The divinity thing here?
Yeah, it pretty much makes it where I don't have to roll for damage.
Oh, okay.
As long as it's lightning or thunder damage, and well, call lightning, yay.
Alright, so if that's the case, these two are both dead. Anything else?
Yeah, that's going to be it because I have nothing else that can be used as a bonus action.
Alright. Seeing the orange grung go down, the red grung takes one look at you guys and just starts running that way into the jungle. This one is already running away in terror. This grung kind of looks around and judges its options and just kind of tosses the dagger to the ground. Arya.
Alright. How far to this guy? Alright, that's dash, but dash would be 10 action. I'm going to move 30 feet closer. Actually, probably over here since this is difficult terrain now. Just in front of Jasper, I'm going to look at this guy over here. And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word at the 3rd level.
He doesn't appear to be injured. He's just unconscious.
Oh, unconscious. Well, I don't know that.
Yeah,
So
so
I'll just waste that.
Yeah, so basically your spell does nothing, sadly.
Alright, so I tilt my head. And then I will use my action to dash to get over there. That's going to be 30 feet to clear this difficult terrain.
Yeah, it takes 30 feet.
But I think I still have 10 feet of movement, so I clear that difficult terrain with my dash movement. And then I move up to here with my remaining 10 feet. That's the end of turn.
Alright, so this grung drops the pole and just runs away into the jungle. Jasper.
Can I still see the little red bitch that hit Torin earlier?
Nope, they vanished into the jungle already.
God damn it. Alright. Do. Sure. Wait, what's the little mark on the green one?
It dropped its dagger. It's surrendering, basically.
There's a spell I've really been wanting to use. But it would be a really dick move to use it against the one surrendering.
And the sad part is the other one that's left is also running away.
The fight's over pretty much.
Yeah, I won't do it.
Last time my last dude attacked someone that was running away, I got scolded.
Hey, you can always hold an action.
Who was it that scolded you?
Kyle.
Exactly. He's not here.
And that was my very first day playing in this campaign, too.
We were dealing with Funk, too, so...
Alright. Anything else to do, Jasper? Nothing?
Nope. I'm good.
Erden, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Close. You need the one that starts with a C. There you go.
He clicked the wrong one.
Technically, you got a 19 because I'm going by the actual dice roll for the first one, then adding the 2 to it instead. So you got a 19, and suddenly you snap awake and realize that you're face down in the ground. You're still tied to the pole, though.
Okay, good job.
Hang on, he's gonna turn off the air conditioner real quick so we can try to unmute, and I even tried to adjust the audio settings so the sensitivity was down, and it did nothing. Yeah, nope, still nothing. I'm not entirely sure why it's doing that, because it's completely silent here now. What are you doing? You're awake now.
I'm tied to a pole face down on the ground.
Are you going to try to get out?
Just start wiggling around and yelling. Huh? Where am I? What's going on?
Well, you were about to be a dinner guest, the guest of honor.
Run.
All right, Run's gonna hold his action for a firebolt in case one of them decides that they're going to get frisky.
You know, just,
Still nothing.
All right. The scrung runs away in terror into the jungle. There's only one grung left, and they surrendered. So, what do you wish to do with the surrendering grung? They haven't moved. They just dropped their daggers and essentially tried to show that they're that they're not a threat.
run. Need a translator. All right.
No. Hey,
Now,
what? What?
all right. Now, ask him. Are you going to be nice? Are you going to comply?
And then and grunt. It could have been just easier to help us out. Don't you agree?
It's not my bad. The boss, what with the boss wanted kind of looks over at the dead body of the orange grung. Whatever he wanted, we had to do.
Have we ever really figured out that the orange ones are always just egotistical?
You haven't had too much experience. Well, it's unclear of how much experience you've had with grung. So, as a group, not so much. Don't know about you personally.
Well,
Uh.
you've actually played it
But you can roll
how
it.
I'm.
But you can roll a history check if you want some more information.
Okay, we'll do a
Since you're
history
asking.
check. And that is not so hot.
Can I do this fucking... There we go.
So that
Come down to Erdon and try to untie him. Or the random man.
I was just about to say that I'd want them to finish role playing with the grung too. So
It's
okay, so
happening at the
that's
same time. It's all good.
10, 11, 12.
Yeah, you probably don't have any more information than what you just were saying in terms of pondering.
All right. Tell him to turn around, put his hands, like his back towards me, and put his hands behind his back.
Just a moment here. He tells Torin, then back to are you now, are will you be able to help us?
With what?
Well, as I was telling her, telling the fried frog legs over there, we were just trying
They're fried, all right.
we're just trying to track down some well, there were some footprints that was leading from a I'm guessing it's a idol of some sort. Of some
The sacred site?
yes, the sacred site.
The tribes go there. We visit, we pay homage.
Uh,
We sometimes meet with other tribes of various races there.
oh,
It's a neutral zone.
yeah, I've noticed that there was goblin as well, and there was footprints of a unknown, well, at least unknown to me, and we were trying to
Roll a
find
survival
this
check.
tribe.
Roll a survival check right now. Run.
A survival check.
Yep.
Oh dear God! Don't tell me it's them. Will it be a 19?
Yeah, you basically, as you're saying that, you look down and you realize that the feet of the grung must have been what for leaving those tracks, because they looked exactly like what you've been following.
Okay. And when he notices, he has his hand up, kind of, talking with his hands, because that's what he kind of does. He talks with his hands, and he looks down and notices, and he just slaps his forehead. And he turns to Tor. Well, it's the grunks we were following.
Okay, so does this guy have information information of the site?
Well, he does. They do know it as a neutral zone, but
Okay, so before we continue this conversation any longer, especially in the area we're at, tell him to turn around, put his hands behind his back, let's secure him, get somewhere safe, and then continue with debriefing him.
and Run turns back to. I'm sorry, but the big guy here, he kind of has this. He has trust issues, especially after being attacked. So he just wants to make sure that you won't do anything. So could you?
The grung nods and turns around.
Alright, I'm gonna use my rope because I do have a rope on me, and I'm just gonna secure his hands and hold on to the other end of the rope.
Torn, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Son of a bitch.
Yep,
I'm getting poisoned.
As you start using the rope and tying up the grung, your head starts to spin, and you're feeling very sick. As you suddenly realize that you touched the skin of a grung without precautions.
If you would have waited, I could have told you not to do that.
Toss the rope over to Run. Here, hold the rope.
I don't think we're going to have too much of a problem out of him.
It's not necessarily a trust, but it's a security thing.
Okay. As as someone that deals with the grungs on a periodic occasion, the greens, they just do what they're told to do.
Do you know what happens to those who need a leader but don't have a leader?
They look for a leader.
9 times out of 10, chaos ensues. When chaos ensues, then they're unpredictable.
He turns to the grung. You're not going to do anything stupid, are you?
Like what?
Try to attack any of us.
I don't have a reason to, unless you're trying to hurt me.
Well, I don't plan on it. But right now, I think it'd be best if we go somewhere where well, we don't have to worry about your friends coming after us yet.
Okay.
You know of a safe place that we could go?
No, just my village.
Um, well, actually, turns to Torrid. Um, well, turns back to the grown. How far away are we from your village?
Well, a few hours, I imagine.
Turns back to Torrid. Well, we're only a few hours from their village. But eh, as but you're looking kind of well. I usually you're white. Usually you're blue, but now you're kind of looking green.
Normally he's bronze.
I was about to say.
Oh, well, I thought bronze did fire breath.
No, Brown says lightning.
Oh, okay.
I looked this up before. I know.
Uh,
Either way, he is e- e- either way you are looking a little tarnished. Um
God damn you.
Man, I can't believe I did that too. Mm. Eh, eh, oh, so he's not we don't have anything to worry about him as far as messing with us. So we could backtrack a little bit and till you till we feel a little better.
Keep him secured. Let's go rest up, and preferably, let's not go to the village, because if he tells the wrong person that, hey, we just slaughtered, or yeah, we just slaughtered like some of his kind, we might be in a bigger fight than we can handle.
All right, so I will assume that we will backtrack for a little bit to a safe space.
For starters, let's go check on the elf that was just tied up.
Things are trying to do.
yeah, Arya and Jasper at this point probably have gotten him untied.
Does
Yep.
he look hurt at all?
He looks like he was probably also poisoned at one point, and then the poison is worn off. He was just unconscious.
I'm just going to offer her hand and say in soft Elvish, "You all right there?"
Reply in Elvish back. I'm fine. It hurts a little bit, but I think I'll be fine.
Arya nods.
Hey,
Thank
did you say you replied in a different language?
Yeah, we're talking in Elvish.
Oh, well, I can understand you.
Arya starts kind of playing with the edge of her poncho and says back in Elvish, like, "Well, if you need any healing, let me know. I'm the healer of the group."
Alright. And you said you stuck out your hand.
Yeah, it stuck out my hand.
I'll grab your hand and stand up. Do I have my weapons?
You find them among the bodies of the grung nearby.
I'll just as I'm picking them up, kicking the bodies, and putting my stuff back on.
Like him.
Just for descriptive purposes, so everybody knows what you're looking at. He's a very slender, probably 120 to 130 pound elf. Stands about 6 foot tall. Got long brown hair braided down both sides. He's got 3 lines over his right eye that look like tattoos. And he's got very crude bronze nose ring, like a septum piercing. And his gear looks like it's all stuff he's made.
We're doing character descriptions of ourselves for the new guy.
Sounds like a
He pretty
plan.
much already knows what I look like, so.
All right. The one who helped you up is a 7'3" tall fur blog. She's very skinny and thin and slender. She has long, almost wavy / curly, chestnut hair that looks more orange in the sun. She has tan skin and freckled with white freckles on her face, and She's most of what she wears is a dark green poncho that covers herself, and she also has a tail which is wrapped around her leg. And that's Aria.
Next in the class is. Cat's being super cute right now, so if you hear any like noises, then giving him kisses and stuff. Buddy.
Aw. Meow, 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 meow.
He's on.
I'll go ahead and introduce myself. My name's Ardon. Thank you all for helping me. How did you help me, by the way?
Would you rather us let you get eaten by frog people?
It's just, I haven't really met a whole lot of people around here that are willing to get into trouble for someone else.
It's kind of all we do.
You needed help.
Don't get me wrong, I very much appreciate your help. And probably died otherwise.
Definitely would have died.
Tried to sneak past them, but they're perceptive little buggers.
We just lost Ron.
Yeah, did.
That's not good. Hopefully he'll come back.
Wonder if his internet cut out or something.
Yeah. So we'll give him a minute. See if he returns. So, how are you all doing?
So tired of sitting in a classroom.
How come?
Because I'm in training right now, and
For what?
it's my new job. I just started about 3 weeks ago as a corrections officer.
Ah, that's right. You're one of the ones that's been training for that. Somebody
Yeah,
on another Discord has also been training for that. I kept getting people confused.
Ohio's training program for it. Like, I won't even be on shift and fully trained until about another month from now. And it's so boring because a lot of the stuff they're teaching me is stuff I've already learned in the army.
I'll just call it a refresher course. I imagine whenever you actually start, you'll miss the time that you were getting death by PowerPoint.
No, because I could see all the stupid stuff the inmates are going to be doing. It'll probably keep me very entertained.
Probably. Watch out for flying lunch trays.
Oh, I won't be in the chow hall. There's already guys that have taken that as their permanent post, so unless they come up off that post, I'll never get assigned there. I'm either
I was
going to
only
be
saying
out
that because
and
my. What are you saying?
I said I'm either going to be out in one of the yards or within the housing quarters.
I'm only saying that because my cousin, one of the inmates, decided that he was going to pick up one of the lunch trays and hit my cousin across the back with it, and that was a bad choice because it didn't knock my cousin down, and he turned around and went to go after the motherfucker. But sergeant came up and grabbed him and pushed him toward the office, and it was like, go, and actually locked him in there.
Ouch.
You got to be careful on when you when use of force comes up, because if there is any opportunity you have to either create space and get away from the situation, you have to choose that over using force, unless you're using force for compliance. Because even though may have to use force, if it's not warranted, we get slapped with an assault charge.
Lovely. He's only human, so I'd be kind of pissed if somebody hit me across the back of the head with a lunch tray. So I'd probably turn around and try to fight him back. But
Oh, I mean, yeah, I would get pissed too, but it's you definitely gotta learn some self control with this job because you can't react and whatnot to everything that happens.
If somebody hits you, like at that point, that'd
Yay, runs back.
here he is.
I lost connection.
be warm.
Yeah, I mean defense.
And the most time you would think so, but with us being trained in use of force and self defense tactics or techniques now, they actually say you have to, unless you cannot get away or create space and wait for backup to come, don't strike them unless you've already eliminated all other possibilities of, hey, you've already called backup, you can't get away, you're cornered, or if it's called for use of deadly force. Because at any time, if they're doing one of certain things where it automatically calls for use of deadly force, you go for it. I'm not saying you go kill them, but if need be, yeah. Because if they're trying to escape, they straight up told us if they are trying to escape, there's no warning shots.
Run! What happened?
I
Internet.
actually the computer itself. I was stretching my legs and I touched a wire. Next thing I know, computer's gone off. I'm like, what the heck?
Nice.
Did to get that checked. Oh, buddy! Goddamn.
Okay, anyways, you see a 3-foot gnome in black leather armor, a black top knot that runs down the length of his back to his mid back, with 2 short swords strapped to his back.
Which in his case would be longswords to him.
Does he notice? Never mind.
I'm going to leave that joke right where it lies.
You're like,
What, left or right one?
Alrighty then. Alright, so since I missed about 5-10 minutes of whatever happened.
Oh, we were just talking.
It was just a chit
Ah.
chat.
I mean,
Hey. Alright, so Run will. Uh, is everyone okay?
seems so.
Um, then I recommend we act like a tree and go.
Uh, sure.
We need to work on your speaking skills.
would you mind a tag along? I thought that I could handle it here, but it's very obviously been disproven.
Want to help us find something called a robot?
You guys already had
Oh,
found the quote unquote robot. It's the control thing that you haven't found.
Yeah, we haven't found the control. Never mind.
Well, we found the automaton itself. We just need to find the thing to control it.
Shit memory. Thank you for reminding me. We need to find the controller.
Okay,
If you're willing to help.
by the way, while everyone's talking, Run is going to investigate the remains of the whatcha-who's-its?
The grung?
The
Grung.
crispy, the mild and the crispy ones as well.
Oh no, they're extra crispy. At least the orange one is.
So
You see,
I
like,
fried him up good.
You see short bows and daggers that are all like dripping bits of poison, and it's the sort of thing that, considering you already saw what happened to Torin, that if you try picking them up the wrong way and mishandle them, that you're gonna end up poisoned too.
the handle's poisoned.
If you handle
Oh,
poison, you get advantage of that.
huh?
So since you handle poison, you get advantage on that.
By the way, how is Ron looking right now? Like, he took quite a few hits.
Thanks to the healing of Arya, he's not looking too bad. He, out of, you know, on a scale of 0 to 45, he's about a 30.
Okay.
That's for everyone, by the way.
Hey, I don't need it.
What did I miss?
Wait, no, I do. I forgot. I took
Oh,
it.
well, that
Prayer
pretty
of
much.
healing.
Gets me back up to full. Shoot.
I don't get to use it often, so I want to use it that time.
I want to use Blight so bad. That's why I was like, should I do it?
I want to use my spirit guardian so bad, but I'm waiting for a big dude to use that on.
I was going to use it on the one that hit you. I pissed her off, so it was already too far gone.
Okay, so okay, so he wants. Now, is the daggers themselves poisonous or just poison from the grungs?
They are poisonous, but it seems to be poisoned with grung poison.
It's their skin. If you touch their skin,
It's the sort of thing that these daggers will lose their the daggers and the arrows and such will lose their poison effect within a day, because they require refreshing from grung skin.
Okay, so hate to do this in front of the green, but eh, I think I'm going to use my alchemical kit and gather some more grung poison, or attempt
Alright.
to, anyways.
Let's see. So yeah, that'll be alchemical kit wisdom.
Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna whisper over to Erden. Hey, new guy. Word of advice: don't stand too close to that one over there.
okay, so that is a 3, and then proficiency. Okay, so that would be a +6, so that is a total of 17.
Alright. Give me a 1d6.
A 1d6. And that is a 1.
All right. So you managed to acquire 2 vials of grung poison.
Okay. Uh, same DC and damage.
Uh, Yeah.
Last time I managed to get 4, and it was a DC 12 and poison damage of 2d4.
yes.
Okay. So that gives me 6 vials now.
Oh, that's right. You had more vials on you.
And
No, Vax. That's not to chew on.
he will uh gather a short bow and some arrows, because since his hand crossbow is temporarily out of service while he hopefully will be finishing up on soon, he'll need something for range. And Firebolt don't always get it.
Okay.
So that will give me a short bow. And I will assume, well, actually, it's better not assume how many arrows.
Roll me a. Let's see. Only 2 of them that are down had arrows on them. They were crispy. So give me a 1d20.
Alrighty.
Most of the grung just had daggers on them.
Okay, and that is a 4.
Yes. Sadly, only 4 arrows are in serviceable condition. The rest of them were destroyed with magic.
Sorry.
All good. At least I have something for range now.
One question.
Yeah.
Do we know what the controller for this thing looks like at all?
Arcana check.
I was asking Run, but
Oh,
I mean,
okay. Sorry.
sure, I'll still go ahead and make that. I got a +2. 12. Probably not.
Yeah. So Run.
Uh-huh.
You gonna answer the question?
I didn't even hear, actually.
Do we know what the controller for this thing even looks like?
Can I roll a Tinker's lore?
Roll.
Artificer
This
lore.
would basically be this would be Arcana because it actually doesn't really have anything to do with Artificer. This is a purely magic construct, not an Artificer construct.
Yes, it is a magic item.
Artificer lore includes magic items. I would have figured the Artificer does magic mechanical items.
Hold on a second. I will post the information
Huh.
to
Okay.
magic items,
Magic included in
alchemical.
that. Okay, then you get twice your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so that would be a total of
A total of Wookie.
27.
That's a lot. All right. To the page that actually has that information on it. And I'm hearing a lot of static again, or air conditioner or something.
My end.
It might be. It's somebody. Sorry.
It's baby eating.
Can't
Hang on,
always
I'll
see.
go.
Can't always see everybody's thing light up. All I know is I can hear it. My ADHD isn't a mess when it comes to this sort of stuff. Small noises are really bothersome to me. Alright.
I messed with the sensitivity and it was being fine. I think it's just where Babe's eating mixed nuts. So
Yeah, I'm still hearing a buzzing noise in the background somewhere. Let's see. Alright. So, you'd think that it has. That the controller might look like some kind of testing. That it might look like some kind of amulet or medallion, perhaps. And there's a good chance that the name of the statue, or rather the shield guardian, Vorn, would be somewhere on it.
And I explained this to the group. Uh, e- Now, uh, the the actual components may vary, but it would definitely be most likely one around the neck.
And did I notice anything like that on any of the grungs' necks, including the ones that ran away?
Nope, were wearing nothing like that.
He turns to the friendly grung. I, we are actually in search of an item. Yeah, and I explain what it could possibly look like.
Oh,
Just out of curiosity,
I've
hmm?
I've seen something like that.
Oh,
Uh, there's a rather big goblin that sometimes comes to visit the shrine and talk with the leaders. I never understand what it she's saying. I'm echoing. Ryan, I'm echoing on your end. Uh, I don't know what she's saying, but she's always got this medallion around her neck.
uh, 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 by chance, would you happen to know where we could find this uh, large goblin?
Well, I don't know, but they come in from the east. Whenever if I'm with the group visiting the shrine in the neutral zone, it's the goblins tend to come from the east.
He pinches the bridge of his nose and kind of puts his elbow into his other hand. Goblins always messing up. Okay, well, now, are you going to say anything about this as he points around to the um group or the extra crispy bodies?
Did Torrin say that he understands Elvish? Of his backyard.
Can you repeat what you said, please, Run, on that? Because I couldn't figure out what you were saying.
Oh, he turns to the group. If we were to let you go, you're not going to say anything about this, are you?
About what?
He looks around at the dead bodies.
Why would I say anything?
Ah,
Inside
good
check.
luck. Actually, that's a good idea.
Box.
Um, and I don't as far as I am concerned, he is telling me the truth. Considering that my insight is actually it's a 10 total. For my insight check.
I gotta go to bed now. I can't focus.
Okay.
All right, night.
Night.
I was just gonna ask, in Elvish, do you think that we should just go ahead and or let it go? Seems like safer bet to kill it.
You were breaking up too much. What'd you say?
I was gonna ask if we should just go ahead and kill it because it seems like a safer bet. And letting it go, and possibly it things are getting back up.
My personal opinion, I'm fine with either option. As long as if we do decide to let it go, we're going to move it with us quite a ways away. So by the time it get back to its village to tell them about us, they won't even be able to track us.
I'm assuming you're saying this loud enough for Run to hear.
If you speak Elvish, then yes.
Oh, nope.
Nope, we're talking in Elvish.
Okay.
Yeah, they're talking in Grung. Neither knows what the other is saying.
DM, so does my insight
Right, I
check
missed that whole
of
conversation anyway.
10 tell me anything?
What was your insight check? I didn't even hear it.
It was a 10.
It doesn't give you any more information. Sorry.
Well, is he lying or?
It's a 10. You have no idea. It's
Okay.
an enigma to you. This Grung is way too different physiologically to understand in any sort of way for you, even though you speak Grung. So do you wish to decide what to do with the Grung this week or leave it a week?
We can leave it a week so Arya can probably stop us if we try to kill it because I know she would.
What are you eating? No, don't eat that. What are you eating? What are you eating? I turn around and my cat's eating something, and as far as I know, there's nothing there.
Oh, jeez.
And my cats do that all the time. They'll just be sniffing around the floor looking for random shit to eat, and I'm like, "What are you doing? There's nothing there. Stop it. You have food."
And you get up
What?
to get it and just run away with
They shoot
it.
faster.
Yeah,
So
that's
one of
about,
my cats found another one of my cat's little, like, a bunch of fur had come off of him, and it was just like stuck in a little clump, and it was floating through the air. So she just
Did you
grabbed
see?
it and
Did you see the post I did of all the fur that that I brushed off my cat last week?
made another cat.
Made a clump that I squashed down into the size of a small kitten. Yes.
gosh.
And she was a short haired cat when I met her. She's more like a slightly medium haired cat now.
They're weird. Love them, but they're weird.
They're currently playing Paw underneath the monitor here. So I'm gonna end the stream here.